I'm going to go back to telling stories about Ellie here because I don't think that I told enough. I told you two great stories of winning mixed doubles, but I want to add to that bit. I told you the story about Ellie and I playing one of the top singles players and the #1 Whitman high school girl. This was a doubles team that was expected to make the semifinals and maybe contend for the championship. And but the young man made the mistake of hitting every ball to Ellie, and she just held her ground, as I reported earlier, and made incredible volley after volley, including successful volleys off her racket handle and the frame. I really believe that she won four so key points off the handle and frame, and we beat them in straight sets. That's probably her most spectacular tennis accomplishment, but I don't think it was really the best. The best was the other one where she hit a blizzard of passing shots past the famous Danny Bumstead, who tried to play the whole court, parked his wife in the corner, and tried to play the whole width of a doubles court. And Ellie just shot a blizzard of passing shots, and we crushed them 6-1, 6-0. What's so unusual about that was that she'd never really played Dan Bumstead. It was a powerful left-hander, and Ellie had no practice at that, and yet she was able to hit passing shots, just one after the other. So I consider that one her best triumph. But what I'm going to add here is three items that need to be told about Ellie's tennis. When she first started at Kenwood, of course, it's very tough to get going. Nobody knew her. Nobody asked her to play. So she did the only thing that she could do. She got on the tennis ladder, and she promptly worked herself to the very top of the tennis ladder. Now, or up to challenging the #1 player on the ladder. Now, you have to know about the Kenwood Club as a tennis club. At that time, it was probably the best women's club in the United States. It had, I know, because I played them all, 6 gold ball winners, women who belonged to Kenwood, many of them multi-gold ball winners. Now, they didn't play on the ladder. And there were other girls who were women who were, extremely accomplished, who didn't play on the ladder, but what were the stars of the tennis team. But the people on the ladder was still better than your average club, I guarantee you. And Ellie got to the challenge for the #1 player, who was a notorious softballer, and who lobbed and moonballed everything. And the ladder only played on the clay courts in the hot summer. And so Ellie had the job as a mother of 5 children, trying to beat this young woman who moonballed. And Ellie lost the first time she played her, and I figured that was the end of Ellie. But I was totally wrong, because she waited the minimum number of times, re-challenged, and in an incredible match that I think lasted 3 hours, she disposed of her and became #1 on the ladder. And then the woman who she disposed waited the minimum time, challenged Ellie again, and Ellie successfully defeated her a second time. And then there were no more challenges to Ellie. Ellie sat at the top of the Kenwood women's ladder for about 2 or 3 years. And that's quite an accomplishment. And she's never gotten any credit for that, and I wanted to be sure that you all know that. And then there are 2 other items that I want to bring up. And one of them is that Ellie was always convinced that her older sister, Judy, the one that she worshipped, she worships Judy. She loves Ruth, the oldest, but she worships Judy. And of course, Judy was a better tennis player, according to Ellie. And I was tired of hearing that. So I kept trying to arrange singles matches between Ellie and Judy at Cranksmore. Ellie would have none of it, and she was actually would get angry with me for suggesting that she could beat Judy and I should play her. But one day I succeeded in getting her into a singles match with Judy, and Ellie promptly lost the first set. But somewhere in the middle of the second set, it occurred to her that, I can win this match. And sure enough, Ellie beat Judy. Yes, came from behind and beat her. And then later that summer, I saw the two of them playing again, and Ellie decisively handled and defeated Judy. So that is what is a major breakthrough. And so Ellie was the best woman tennis player in Cranksmore. And let's see, I have a third one now. What the heck is the third one? Let me think about that. What is it? I can't remember, but I'm going to remember as soon as this thing is over. But that's all for now.